Honey, it's time to lock in now. Lock in. What are we waiting on? It's Q4, quarter 4, the last 3 months of 2025. And if you're trying to implement and start your self-growth journey, your personal development journey, your self-improvement journey, now, before 2026, then let's get it on and popping. What's up, y'all? It's Alyssa here, back with another video. If you don't know, my name is Alyssa Chapman, also known as Lyss Speaks, and today's video is all about how to lock in. I know you've been seeing lock in all over your feed, but it's the literal truth. How can you finish off 2025 strong before 2026? Whether it's health goals, spiritual goals, emotional, mental, physical, it does not matter. What matters is the fact that you can still lock in and go strong before the year is over. So let's jump right on in. So tip number 1 for you to lock in: either you procrastinate or you execute. Honey, when it comes down to it, procrastination delays the process. Procrastination delays your purpose. Procrastination just has you just wasting time. No more waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Lock in now. So either you procrastinate or you execute. You execute your goals. You start executing on your journey. Procrastination delays your opportunity. We gotta stop waiting for the perfect day or the right day to start. Just start. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, an hour a day, whatever it is for you, just know that it's still important and it still matters. What matters is you. How you're going to execute the plan for your goals and actually get it done. No more waiting for the right time. The time is now. Lock in now, girl. Like, it's time to lock in. No more procrastinating. No more waiting around. No more putting it off. No more excuses. Let's get it done. Tip number 2 for how you're going to lock in is to beat stress at its own game. Beat stress at its own game. For someone who suffers from a chronic illness, I know if I pile up 1 million or 10 million tasks on my to-do list, most likely I won't be able to get it done. You got to be a little bit, it's a tad bit realistic with your goals and with your to-do list and with your plan for how you're going to lock in. What do I mean by this? Beat stress at its own game. If you know yourself, you got to know yourself and what you're able to obtain. It's okay to push yourself sometimes. And like we say, us overachievers, it's okay to push yourself sometimes. But sometimes you literally got to be realistic and you literally got to look and say, you know what? I'm going to put 3 things on my to-do list today instead of 10. And see how well I do. And if I finish all 3, then maybe I can work on the rest of those tasks throughout the day. But for someone who has a chronic illness, I know how to put a certain amount of things on my to-do list or separate it out throughout the week or throughout the month of what I need to do and what I'm going to do. Because if I pile it all up, honey, not only is it stressful, but most likely you're going to burn out. And we're trying to avoid that. We're trying to avoid that. You're going to get stressed out and overwhelmed and overstimulated. What also has helped me too is completing tasks when I think about it. Or completing tasks, the hard work before the easy work. That says work smarter, not harder. Like, literally, you have to think about, oh, I'm not going to feel like doing this later in the day. Especially if you're time to wind down throughout later in the day. You're like, you know what, let me get this done first before the end of the day. Let me get this task completed so I don't have to worry about it. That's what has helped me. Everybody is different. Everybody is pertaining to their own whatever they would like and whatever works for you. But these are just tips and ideas that I have found to have helped me on my journey. And like I said, piling things up on your to-do list and just trying to get it all done in one day, like, things happen over time. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and you progress as you go along the journey. Tip number 3 is mistakes make me great. That is one mindset shift, because this video is all about mindset shifts. This is one mindset shift to help you lock in. One way to shift your mindset is to understand that your mistakes make you great. So, do not think that every mistake is a setback. That every mistake is a failure. We all fail sometimes. But instead of looking at it like that and looking at it from a negative perspective, change the narrative. Stop associating every single mistake, every single setback, every single time that you may fail and fall off the bandwagon as a way for you to just be like, oh, I just failed the entire process. I just failed along the entire journey. Like, no, it's ups and downs. You learn from your failures. Lessons, lessons, and lessons. That's how you grow. You're learning. You're learning along this self-growth journey. Like, you cannot let it stop you in your tracks. If you get stopped in your tracks, pivot, learn from it, and keep going. You can learn from your mistakes. Mistakes is how we learn, how we grow. The lessons that we learn is what take us further in life. Like, God is allowing all those setbacks, whether it's mistakes or just a simple setback, God is allowing all of that to shape us and mold us into the individuals. Like, God can use your weaknesses for good. Check out my video on that. God can use your weaknesses for his kingdom. Just because you made that mistake, just because you have a past, just because you have that simple setback or big setback, does not mean that it defines you or defines your purpose. That's how you grow. God can use all of your weaknesses and all the issues that you have, all of the messiness. He can use that for good. For the good of his kingdom. For his glory. God can use it. Mindset shift number 4 is get hungry or get stuck. You're like, you know what, I want to change. I know change is possible for me, because change is possible for you. You're right there at the mark. God has been putting it on your heart for you to do this or do that. It's time for you to walk in that obedience. You're right there. You're right there crossing the finish line. You're right there. But maybe you're like, you know what, I don't know if I can do it. I don't believe I can do it. I believe that I can. I don't have that confidence. Or I'm fearful. Maybe you're having imposter syndrome. Whatever it might be for you. But honey, change does not happen without change. Changing your mindset is where it mainly starts. And changing your actions. Start implementing. Start executing. And honey, believing that you can't do something is not going to get you nowhere. It won't. You'll start acting and believing and performing out of that imposter syndrome. Performing out of feeling like you are inadequate. Performing out of those feelings. And let's get started, because we're not supposed to perform off of the flesh. We're supposed to walk by the spirit. But at the end of the day, it's just about the fact that God does not give us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and discipline. Power, love, and a sound mind. So what do I mean by this? If we walk through the feelings of the flesh, or feeling like our feelings in general, our emotions in general, it won't get us nowhere most of the time. Yes, your feelings are valid. Yes, your emotions are valid. But they are not always true. You believe that you can't. You believe that you aren't enough. You start having that imposter syndrome, thinking that you are inadequate, thinking that you are incompetent, or that you are less, or that you are, you know, inferior compared to other people. We shouldn't be walking in comparison to begin with. But let's get it started and let's get to it, because at the idea of the fact that we should not walk by the flesh, we should walk by the spirit. Like it says in Galatians, it says the spirit, the fruits of the spirit, the literal fruits of the spirit is love, compassion, and self-discipline. Self-control is one of them. Self-control is one of those. So we cannot walk by our feelings feeling like we can't do this, we can't do that, because you absolutely can. You are loved. You are enough. You are capable. You can accomplish so much if you just believe in yourself. Do it afraid. Do it when you're scared. Go beyond that fear. You might be scared to start that business, scared to start writing that book. You don't know how you're going to get there. But if you take a step forward, if you just listen to God and take that first step, that's what matters. That's what's going to kickstart your journey. Whatever it might be for you. Whether it's your health journey, whether it's your business journey, your career journey, your college career journey. Whatever it might be for you, just take the step forward. And back to getting hungry. Like, you have to become obsessed with the goal. Obsessed with reaching that goal. Like, no one's gonna do it for you. No one, like they say, if no one is coming to save you, no one's gonna do it for you. You have to be the one to make that decision. You have to be the one to make the decision. Not only get obsessed with the goal, but get obsessed with becoming the best version of yourself. Change doesn't happen without trying. Change doesn't happen without effort. Like, you're literally tired of no change, you're tired of not changing, well, put forth a little bit of effort each day. And this moves on to my next tip, tip number 5, which is 1% each day equals mission accomplished. You can look at those little itty bitty tasks a day, those baby steps that you're taking each day, that one healthy meal a day, that 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes a day of you exercising, of you working out. You can look at that as you lacking. You can look at it as you're not doing enough. You can look at that as failing. But when you look at it, you're actually winning. You're actually putting in effort. 1% each day, 1% better each day counts. It counts. You're actually winning. You're moving towards your goal. Sometimes we think we got to get everything done within a month, within a week, within a year. Let's get real here. Sometimes we put all our goals on this vision board or whatever you want to call it, and we think we're supposed to get everything done within a year. But God might be telling us to hold out on some things. Doesn't mean that it's a no. It can mean a not yet. And if it is a no, it's redirection, it's God's protection. And let's get it real here, because some of us feel like we have to get everything done at once. Like I was saying before with my tip, beat stress at its own game. But you're trying. You're trying. Those little small itty bitty steps will propel you forward to your accomplishments. Will propel you forward to your achievements. 1% better propels you to your dreams and your goals. You're trying, you're putting in effort, and that counts. Even if you complete one task a day, that counts. I'm telling you, it counts. Sometimes we think we gotta get 10 million things done within a day, like I was talking about before in that second tip. But the little itty bitty task is what counts. What's most important, because you're putting forth effort each day. Days when you're crying, when you're tired, when you don't feel like doing it, but you still put in effort anyway. That counts, honey. That matters. It matters so much. It shows how resilient you are, how you can bounce back. When you go to work and you don't feel like it. When you complete that college assignment when you don't feel like it. When you're packaging orders for your businesses when you're tired and you're fatigued. When you're taking care of your children. When you're about to lose it. When you're trying to reach your goals and your dreams, you're like, you know what, I just want to give up, but you keep pursuing and you keep going anyway. Honey, that matters and that shows. And it displays the greatness that lies within you. So 1% each day equals mission accomplished. You're going to reach your goals. You're going to get there. You have to keep going. So lock in. Tip number 6 is perfection will rob your progression. There's no such thing as perfect or perfection. Perfection does not exist. And the more you try to seek that, seek something that doesn't really exist or in existence, the more you seek perfection, the more it will drain you. The more you will drain yourself. The more it may lead to burnout and stress. Progress wins. Progress wins. Progression is what wins. You're making progress. You're getting 1% better each day. Like, focusing on perfection takes the fun out of all of it. It takes the fun out of it. You don't get to enjoy the journey because you're too busy trying to make this perfect and make that perfect. Like, enjoy the journey and give yourself grace. You deserve rest. You deserve a clap for yourself. You deserve a clap. You deserve that congratulations. See, perfection tells you that you're not doing enough. But progress tells you how far you come, how much you have accomplished. The 7th tip is discipline plus accountability is proving yourself right. Proving yourself right. I'm telling you, sometimes we may think, oh, we're going around saying, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You say that over and over and over again. Oh, I'm gonna do this. You write down your goals. You do that vision board. You do all of the above. But you never execute. Think about how that feels. Not necessarily to everybody else, but to yourself. Prove yourself right. You are not in competition or in a race with anyone but you. It's you versus you. Yourself. So prove yourself right. You tell yourself that you're going to do this or that. Actually, follow through with that. Keep your word. You say you're going to have discipline. Hold yourself accountable. You say you're going to write that book. Actually start writing the book. You say you're going to start that business. Start writing down ideas. Doesn't mean you take a big jump forward and actually, you know, start doing whatever. But you will get there. Take the step forward. The smallest little step counts. You don't need to take a big jump. Just start somewhere. Show some effort. This is not about everybody else. This is about you. You. Like you say you're going to go to the gym. Let's start. Let's do it. You got 3 months left to 2025. Right now we are close to the middle of October. Whenever this video is going to be posted. Even watching this video in 2026. It doesn't matter when you're watching this video. Let's get to it. Start locking in now. You can do it. I'm in this with you. You got this. Start doing what you say you're going to do. Hold yourself accountable and have that discipline. Have the discipline. Discipline matters. You don't got to be perfect. You fall off, you get right back up. You make that mistake, you get right back up. You can do it. So let's do it, plus more. Start the business, plus start on your health journey. And all of the above. The next mindset shift or tip is tip number 8. Be your own cheerleader. You gotta hype yourself up. You gotta be your own cheerleader. No one's gonna believe in you better than yourself. Except God. And He believes in you and He's telling you you gotta hype yourself up. You gotta believe in yourself. People may not believe in you better than you believe in yourself. Some people may tell you no. You may get rejection and all of the above, but you gotta be your own cheerleader. You gotta keep going past it all. And if you have that big support system, that is absolutely great. But remember to keep going even if you don't. Remember to keep going even if they disagree. Even if they disagree, keep going. And let's stop that negative self-talk. Talking down on ourselves. The more you talk down on yourself, the more you will start performing like that. The more you think negative things about yourself, the more you say those negative things, it may become your reality. You'll start performing like that. Believing that actually, you telling yourself those negative things is actually training your mind, training your brain to believe those things. By you speaking it out. Like I said, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Start saying positive things about yourself. Start believing in yourself. Start performing well while believing in yourself. Sometimes we try to say, oh, fake it till you make it, but that only goes so far. Yes, keep going and you're still striving, but how do you feel on the inside? Start working on yourself. Start that self-growth, personal development journey where you're working on yourself. You start your healing journey. That matters. Start claiming life over yourself and end negative self-talk. And start speaking positively about you because you matter. Mindset shift or tip number 9 is self-care is vital. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it all counts. It's important. Take care of yourself. How can you pour into the world or pour into other people when you're not pouring into yourself? You got to take care of your mental health. Start journaling. Or maybe start therapy. Whatever works best for you. Start taking care of your physical health. Start eating healthier. Drinking more water. Scheduling those doctor's appointments. Taking care of you. Emotionally. Spiritually. Reading your Bible. Getting close to God. It all matters because you matter. Rest is inevitably important. It is vital. Like self-care is vital, this goes along with rest. You need to rest and give yourself grace. You need your rest days. You need your mental health days. Start filling up your cup. Taking care of you. Don't work yourself up. Get a big heavy duty workload to yourself. Don't try to overdo it. Listen to your body, listen to your mind, and let yourself know that, you know what, I need to take care of myself. I need rest. You do need rest. And I do want to mention that sometimes we get so caught up in the goal that we actually miss out on the journey. Sometimes we get so obsessed with, you know, the heavy duty workloads and the heavy duty tasks that we forget that if you mess up, it's okay. If you take a rest day, you're not falling back. You're not failing. You're not lagging. You're just choosing you. Like whether you're a business owner or you're in college, whatever it might be for you, that's why it's good to plan out your days and your week. But sometimes we still need rest anyway, even when our plan does seem perfect in store. But at the same time, what's best for you is what's best for you. People may not understand it, but if God is telling you and you know that you need to take care of your body, take care of you. Rest. Take those breaks. It's okay to take a break. Just remember that it's not always just about reaching a goal and going hardcore hustle culture, whatever you want to call it, hustling for the goal and forgetting about yourself or forgetting about the journey. Enjoy the journey, because at the end of the day, it's not just about reaching a goal and then boom, you just stop. It's about creating habits, creating a lifestyle habits. This is not just a video for you to just reach your goals and then just stop. Like, no, this is also reaching your goals and more. Creating a lifestyle, creating habits, everyday habits. For you to be healthy. For you to be well. Your wellness journey, your self-growth journey. You can get there. Enjoy the journey. Then you can be a walking testimony, a walking light upon this earth. And the last tip that I have for you is now. Like the title of this video, you gotta lock in now. Let's stop waiting. It's time, girl. It's time. You've been suffering for too long. You gotta choose you. You gotta choose you. And you have to. In order for you to be there for others, you have to fill up your cup. You gotta start now. You can reach your goals and your dreams. Lock in. You can finish off 2025 strong, girl. Strong. You got this. You got this. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. See y'all within the next one. Bye.